What's up, you guys? It's Brandon from Hey Grill Hey. We're here in Susie's backyard once again, and we're taking a look at the Grilla Grills Silverbac AT today. Now, the only difference really between this one and their standard model is this cool card on the bottom. We're gonna take a closer look at it. Let's get into it. All right, first things first, let's go over some of the exterior features on this grill. As you can see, instead of the cabinet that you get on the standard Silverbac, you've got this cool card underneath with these cool mini bro truck wheels on it. They're a little blingy for my taste, but those things roll everywhere. And this thing is a champ in my backyard where I have mostly gravel and dirt and no concrete. Some other stuff you get up here, this shelf is actually an add-on from Grilla Grills. It doesn't come standard on the grill, you have to purchase it afterwards, but you can see that it's stainless steel along with the stainless steel lid and the nice stainless steel lid on the hopper over there, which by the way holds 20 pounds of pellets. All right, those bro truck wheels on that cart. We've also got the cart itself, which is made out of really thick gauge steel, powder coated steel, so you know it's going to last for a long time. You won't have rust issues for a few years, and if you do, Grilla Grills covers these grills with a 4-year warranty. That's a little bit above industry standard, and I can't say anything higher about it. Along with this nice cart, you get this cool pull handle that allows you to really easily move the grill around. It also steers from a bar on the bottom, so you have a lot of articulation. It makes this thing really easy to move around in your backyard or on your patio. All right, another cool feature on the outside of this grill that you don't see very often in any other pellet grills. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen it before. Grilla Grills does their grease capture a little bit different. Most of the time you get a little bucket made out of galvanized steel, but on this model you have a holder down here that holds a 12-ounce can. So your diced tomatoes, corn, whatever veggies you get from the store that comes in one of those cans, once it's empty, you can just pop it in here and use it to catch your grease, and then when it's full, just chuck it. Nice, cheap, and easy. This grease catch, while it's nice and convenient, it also has some issues. I had to tweak my particular grease catcher. It was holding it in the wrong spot, so the grease was hitting the can and running down the side onto the cart below. I would prefer a bucket, as cool as this is, but you may not. It works really great when you get it adjusted right. All right, we've moved over to the other side of the grill so I can show you some stuff over here. First thing I want to take a look at is this controller. Now, it's a PID controller just like everybody else has on the market right now, but the difference with this one is it has their new Wi-Fi technology. It also has that PID mode and a Pro mode. And now what the Pro mode does is it goes back to the older technology of pellet grill controllers. And instead of trying to target a single digit of temperature difference, instead of trying to keep that mark exactly the same the whole cook, it allows for some higher temperature swings. And that sounds like a bad thing, but higher temperature swings or more amounts of temperature swings actually ends up equaling more smoke. And that's what you want from these pellet grills. People criticize them a lot for lacking flavor already. The more swings you get, the more smoke you get, and the more smoke you get, the more flavor in your end product you'll have. All right, we touched on it before. Over here is the hopper. Stainless steel lid, like I said earlier. It holds 20 pounds, like I said earlier. The lid is nice. It covers the whole top. You don't have to worry about moisture getting in there. I've been cooking with this grill for the last 6 months on my front porch. It's been through snow, as you can see in the pictures on the website. It's been through rain. It's been through windstorms, and I've never had a single drop of moisture get in here. I've also watched this lid, and it seems like it holds well enough that even high winds won't pick it up and lift it. All right, one thing about the cart that I forgot to mention, if you look down there, you'll see a bunch of little holes around the outside. Now, Grilla Grills says this is for tie-down points, for when you put this thing in the back of your truck, because they've made this grill to go anywhere with you. I don't know who's taken their full-size pellet grills everywhere with them, and I don't know who's gonna use those little tiny holes as tie-down points. They might work, but this thing's so top heavy that I wouldn't just strap it down there. I would go over the top or somewhere else. So I'm not really sure what those holes were for, but tying it down's not a thing. Now that we're done talking about the outside, Let's take a look at the inside of the grill. Now before I lift this lid up, I'm going to give you some specs here. You get 692 square inches of cooking space, and that's pretty on par with everybody else that's making grills this size. This grill has a main grate in there just like everybody else, and it has a top shelf that you can move front to back. To see, let's open this thing up. We've got a pork shoulder on there now, so you can see here. So these cooking grates, the bottom grate is stainless steel, just like other grills in this price range, but this top rack here actually is porcelain coated stainless steel on this model. I know some people on the internet have gotten this rack in stainless. I'm not sure why mine came with a cheaper rack, but it did. All right, we saw a little bit of the inside of this grill, but it's really gross and dirty and also hot, so we're not gonna take it apart to show you the guts. But what you need to know is this exterior barrel is just made out of powder coated steel, kind of an industry standard in this area as well. But all the parts on the inside that matter are made out of stainless steel. There's a couple of pictures on the review on the website that you can go take a look at. But there's a lining underneath the cook tray that's stainless steel. The fire pot is stainless steel. All of those interior pieces that matter are made out of tough stainless steel, so they're gonna last a long time. Now, some of the cons about this grill, some of the things that I don't like here, as I mentioned, the build quality is great, but some parts of this grill, a little bit more attention needed to be paid to the quality control. Like on this stack, for example, there's some booger welds. They just don't look very good on a grill you're spending $1,100 on. Another thing I'm not real excited about, and I will harp on this till the end of time, that front shelf is not included in the $1,100 purchase price of this grill. You have to buy it separate. And at this point in the pellet grill game, every manufacturer, in my opinion anyway, should be offering a standard front shelf when you buy your grill. All right, you guys, we've had a really good look at this Grilla Grills Silverbac AT. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Like, subscribe, share this video around. Everybody needs the Hey Grill, Hey Love. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a good one.